Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So tonight I am really excited because I am actually about to go pick up my friend Tiffany. If you guys have watched some of my vlogs from the past, she has been in a few of them. She's one of my really good flight attendant friends and we are going to go to downtown Dallas to what is called Enchant Dallas. This is my outfit for tonight. I have this scarf. I honestly cannot remember where I got it from. This black long sleeve shirt, jeans, and my thigh-high boots. Finally made it to Enchant Dallas. It took us like over an hour to drive here.
And it's snowing in Dallas.
It's snowing in Dallas. There is the snow.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace.
Is that Miss Luna? You look sleepy. I'm home now, as you guys can all tell, in my PJs, and I am ready to snuggle Miss Luna before going to bed. But actually, I had meant to talk to you guys about this before I left for downtown Dallas, but I just ran out of time and was running late. So I wanted to tell you guys a few stories about just really heartfelt, some heartbreaking, and just very impactful moments that I have had with passengers over the past few years working as a flight attendant, because I feel like especially around the holidays, it's always a really good reminder to remember that you just never know what someone else is going through. Obviously, these were pretty emotional, in the moment things to happen with passengers that couldn't be filmed, so y'all are just gonna have to trust my integrity and my honesty and take my word for it that these things actually happened. But my most recent story is I was working a flight, and during the flight I could just tell that this one passenger was not feeling well. Like, I could just tell that she seemed really down. During the service I had given her her drink that she had ordered, and then I kind of just sat down next to her. I just crouched down next to her in the aisle and I just said, "Is everything okay, ma'am?" And she just kind of shook her head and she said no. And so I asked if there was anything that I could do for her, if there was any way that I could help her. And she had just told me that she was traveling because her sister had passed away and that she was having a really hard time with it for obvious reasons. And so I just sat there with her for a few minutes and I held her hand and I asked her questions about her sister, and she told me stories about the life that they lived together and memories that she had with her. In that moment, it was really special that I got to make that connection with this essential stranger and just be able to connect with her on that human level. At the end of the flight, she was the last person to deplane. She had waited for everybody else to get off the plane, and then she got up and she gave me a really big hug, and she had just thanked me for sitting with her and holding her hand and talking with her. And she told me I made the flight just a little bit more bearable for her because she was traveling for really unfortunate reasons. And she just thanked me and told me that my job is so valuable. And I just thanked her for sharing her story with me, and I told her I would be praying for her and her sister. And yeah, it was just one of those moments that really put things into perspective for me about, one, how fragile life is and how you never know how long you have or when it could be taken away from you, whether that be your life or a really, close family member or friend's life. So life truly is a gift. Life is a gift. And I have always kind of gone by the quote that each day is a gift, not a given right. And that just really solidified that for me. It also just really reminded me that we never know what someone else is going through just by looking at them. So it was just another reminder to always be kind to everyone that you are around. But my camera is actually about to die. It's flashing red at me right now. So I'm gonna go to bed and I will tell you guys some more stories tomorrow morning. Good morning, everybody. I don't know why, but my face is looking a little red today, so just ignore that. But anyways, I just woke up and I'm about to head to the gym with Eric so I can get in a good workout, and then we will get the rest of our day started because I do need to pack for a trip tomorrow. pausing my workout so I can breathe because I have weighted step-ups next, and that's kind of a hard exercise. And I wanted to give you guys a little bit more of an uplifting story. So one of my favorite moments as a flight attendant, we actually had this couple that was traveling to Cancun, Mexico for their honeymoon. And I love working those flights to like beach destinations just because everybody is always so excited and happy to be there. The energy is great. But anyways, we had this couple that was going to their honeymoon, and as flight attendants, we really just tried to make the flight as special as we could for them. So I wish I would have taken a picture, but we made these little like decorative napkins and we wrote well wishes on them. We made this really like pretty display that we brought out to them. And I know that might not seem like a big moment because people travel to their weddings or their honeymoons all the time, but it was just really cool and something that really stuck out to me. So that was more of an uplifting story that I wanted to share with you all. And now let's get back to my workout.
This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday. It means so much more.
I forgot to show you all, but last night I bought this magnet from Enchant Dallas. I think it is so pretty. So I'm going to put this on my fridge. And then I also forgot to show you guys the magnet that I bought in Utah, or maybe I showed this to you guys, I can't remember. But anyways, I got this magnet from the Broadway show that I saw with my mom and sister. Right now I'm also going through mail that you guys have sent to me through my P.O. box, and I want to thank Jennifer for sending me these really cute custom Luna stickers. Aren't these so cute? They're finally focused. But I will make sure to include her Instagram, her Facebook page, and her Etsy shop in the description box below. I love these little stickers. I just think they're so adorable, and I'll probably put them on my laptop. This person sent me a beautiful calendar from Hawaii. It's a 2023 calendar, and I love all of the pictures in it. I think it is so pretty, and this person did not put their name on the packaging, so I'm just gonna say thank you, and hopefully you're watching this video. But oh, I love Hawaii. It's one of my favorite places in the world. I also really want to thank Melissa for sending me these beautiful journals. So this first one is a book journal, and then this one is a daily gratitude journal. Melissa does have an Etsy shop, and her journals are on her Amazon page, so I'll make sure to link those as well. But aren't these just so pretty? So in this reading journal, you can put different things that you liked about the books that you read or didn't like them. You can rate them, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's reading goals, and you can add your to be read list. And I just love this. I love to read, so this is going to be an awesome way for me to track all of the different books I read in 2023. And then I am very, very excited to start using this daily gratitude journal. You have a positive quote of the day, things that you're grateful for in the morning, and what the best part of your day was, and things that you're grateful for that evening. So it's easy to follow and just really gets you in that attitude of gratitude mindset. So thank you so much to Melissa. I'll make sure to tag her Etsy shop and Amazon pages below. The next story I want to tell you all is really sad, and it's a story that I have been carrying with me for years. This happened when I very first started flying. So I worked a flight, and this woman was not getting off the plane. I just went up to her and I asked her if she was okay, and she said no, and she just broke down in tears. Right then and there, she just completely broke down, and I asked her what was going on, and she said that her son was missing, and that's why she was traveling, was because she was going to join the search party to try to find him. And I feel like as a parent, there are a lot of things that could go horribly wrong and really bad in your child's life, but I feel like having a missing child is probably one of the absolute worst things that you could go through and that could happen to you. And so we just sat on the plane together for a few minutes, and I held her hand and we prayed. We prayed for her child, and we prayed for her, and we prayed for her to find him, just for him to be safe. And I don't know what happened. I didn't get her name. I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to pry. I just wanted to be there for her. I still wonder to this day what happened. Like, I still wonder if she found him. I think about that moment that I had with that lady a lot, and I have carried it with me through my career. I just try to remember that there are some people that are going through quite literally the worst tragedies of their entire life, and that might be happening to them like that moment on the airplane that I'm working, and it's my job to be there for them, and it's my job to keep everybody safe, and it's my job to do everything in my power to make sure that everybody has the best and safest experience possible when they are traveling from point A to point B. But I am curious to know if any of you have similar stories where you just had that connection with someone, whether it was at work or a bus stop or at a grocery store. I don't know. I just want to hear human connection stories that you guys have also been able to make with other people, if you have any. On a lighter note, here is Luna taking a little snooze. Oh, did I wake you up? I'm sorry. Luna was taking a little snooze with her hot chocolate toy. But I do have a trip that I need to pack and get ready for, which, just so you guys know, I did leave a little clue at one point in this video about where my next destination is going to be. So I want to see if any of you can guess what it is. I'm going to conclude things here, but if you guys liked this video, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, because I would love to see you here again. I hope that you all are having a fantastic day and a wonderful holiday season. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.